Hey everybody, welcome to New World News, and of course, Friday, March 21st, 2025, just a couple of days ago, boxing legend George Foreman sadly passed away at the age of 76. Everybody knows Big George Foreman from his classic boxing bouts, especially the Rumble in Jungle against Muhammad Ali in Zaire. He was also one of the youngest world heavyweight champions at the time when he defeated let me check the year before I even say this, undefeated Joe Frazier, of course, in 1973. He, I believe, would have been around 24 years old at that time. Also, Ali beat him by TKO in the 8th round in the Rumble in the Jungle in Zaire. George defended his belt several times, coming back and being one of the greatest heavyweight champions of the world. At 45 years old, he beat Michael Moore after retiring and coming back as one of the greatest comeback history stories ever that people will say for boxers at his age of 45 years old. Didn't have the big swinging power that he once had, but he was still able to defeat Michael Moore and become heavyweight champion again, and then decided to retire for good. Also, as you know, he became a devout priest. He was a family man. He had kids, grandkids, and lest us forget that he had one of the most commercially successful selling products, the George Foreman grill, the lean, mean, fat cutting machine, apparently made him $300 million over his lifetime of selling those mean, lean, mean fighting machines, those grease fighting machines. Turns out, fun fact, Hulk Hogan was offered that product before George Foreman and turned it down. And it worked out for Big George. And it also kind of fits. George Foreman grill versus the Hulk Hogan grill kind of doesn't have the same ring to it, right? But sadly, on Friday the 21st, his family announced that George Foreman did pass away at the age of 76. One of my favorite boxers of all time. Obviously, before my time, I wasn't alive when he was boxing and having these big fights all over the world. But I was lucky enough to watch a lot of replays of this. I've watched all of his fights with Ali, with Frazier, with Moore. And man, he could swing, and if he hit you, it was lights out. Ali, of course, used that against him. The whole rope-a-dope, tiring out George, swinging and missing, tired him out, and then was able to beat him in the 8th round. And that's one of the things that Ali was so famous for, learning what would bring down his opponents and exposing it. But him and George actually became really good friends after they retired from boxing. And in 2016, when Muhammad Ali passed away, George said famously, "Today I lost my best friend." And so he saw those two as really good friends, as possibly best friends, George Foreman and Muhammad Ali, now together again, hopefully looking down and smiling over what they accomplished in their long careers. George Foreman passes away, the boxing legend and champion, at the age of 76. Also popular for his grills, the George Foreman grills. As always, thanks for watching so much, guys. I appreciate it. Hit that like button if you could, and subscribe to the channel. Come back, watch future videos, and I'll see you next time.